Good morning, Columbia. Appreciate you waking up let me do it again. Good morning, Columbia. Thank you for waking up with us on this 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo. I'm Curtis Wilson.
I'm Tyler Wright. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let me just make sure.
What'd you say, Keneal? I didn't hear you.
He's asking if there's a doctor.
Oh.
Oh, man, crazy. Good weekend?
Busy weekend, as usual. You know, did what I did in New York, came back here and ran straight to the field for a doubleheader.
How'd they do?
Not good against Florida. It was horrible. We'll talk about it.
All right. Well, there you go. Tell you what, we got some rain coming this week.
What day?
Wednesday, likely, and then the week. So today, tomorrow, still okay.
Okay, as long as it's not today.
Not today.
Wearing a gray suit and rain is not good.
No.
Like a
Yeah, I
dark
guess.
suit.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Yeah.
Good thing it's not going to rain.
That's good.
All right.
The world record holders for tallest and smallest dogs, they got together for an adorable play date in Idaho. The Guinness World Records organized the play date between the world's smallest dog, a Chihuahua named Pearl, who's 3.59 inches tall, and the world's tallest dog, it's a Great Dane named Reginald, who's over 3 feet tall. Reginald, the size of a small horse, and Pearl is as small as an apple. After a few tense and cautious moments, the two seem to become fast, furry friends.
I can imagine a big dog. I have friends that have these Great Danes. They're humongous.
3 feet tall.
Humongous.
If you got up on your shoulders, taller than everybody in this room right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good gracious. All right. Bet he eats a lot, too.
Yeah.
That little dog, you lose him somewhere in the house. Like, you know, you a little clutter. Like, where's the dog? I don't know.
I know.
A little itty bitty thing.
So small, 3.5 inches. Phew. Teeny little thing.
I don't even know how. Okay. Tallest and smallest.
Yeah.
Austin couldn't ride around that kangaroo either.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. That's our first trivia question for today. In honor of National Cartoonist Day, which cartoon character made their first debut? Was it Garfield, Calvin and Hobbes, Snoopy, or Dilbert?
Snoopy's been around a long time.
Very.
I think Snoopy. Because that came out in Charles Schultz in the 60s, right?
Yeah. I think a lot of kids commended you for reading to them back during those days. That probably elevated a lot of individuals who have went on to do some great things to become writers themselves. So, as one of those little kids, I thank you too for being there to read to those kids.
And I was happy to do it. You know, it's funny. I think all the entertainment you gave to folks when the movie started, before talkies, you were so good. All right.
How did the two?
I'm going to go with Snoopy.
Didn't mix. Go ahead.
There's a QR code. I don't know what a CR code is. There's a QR code right next to us. Hit that. Cinco de Mayo, by the way. 79 degrees today. Bright sunshine. There you go. Cinco de Mayo. And of course, generally it's thought of Mexico's Independence Day, but it actually isn't Independence Day at all. It's the celebration of a significant battle in the Franco-Mexican War that took place in Puebla. Now, it's a much bigger deal here in the U.S. than in Mexico. They don't really celebrate it there. And in fact, the celebration actually originated in California in 1863. And in fact, it is even called Cinco de Mayo in Mexico. They call it, I'm going to butcher this, Curtis, El Día de la Batalla de Puebla.
Día de la Batalla de Puebla.
Okay, thank you. The day of the Battle of Puebla. So there you go. So Cinco de Mayo. It's a good time to have a margarita.
And some salsa.
And some salsa. There you go. Well, happy Cinco, buddy.
Happy Cinco.
Everybody, I'm Tyler. I almost forgot to read.
It's Curtis Wilson, 5:35:25 now before the top of the hour. So ChatGPT, right? Is it, how you say it? ChatGPT.
GP, yeah.
Somebody put it in there and asked them to predict the 25-26 football season for Carolina, all right? So I'm going to go through it really quick. First game, Virginia Tech. It's USC 28. Virginia Tech 24. It's a tight one right there. Second game, 45-10. They beat South Carolina State. Prediction, 37-17 over Vandy. Then they play Mizzou, 27-24 over Mizzou.
Okay.
28-20. We beat UK, Kentucky. 21-35, LSU knocks us out. And then 28-21, OU, we knocked them out. And 27-20, we beat Alabama. 35-17 Ole Miss. Is Ole Miss going to be that good? Sort of? Okay. And then 35-24 Texas A&M, we win that one. And then 42. Who's the green little bird? What's that? What team is that? Anyways, 42-14, whoever that green little bird is. And then you got Clemson, 24-14, Carolina.
Get out of here.
Just saying.
Get out of
I'm
here.
just saying. Postseason play, we played the Nittany Lions, Penn State, and we beat them
Hey,
10-7.
Lion. I'm a Nittany Lion.
So
I
not a bad. That wasn't bad. If it goes that way.
No, I don't think that Clemson's going to lose.
Why? You didn't think they were going to lose last year?
I'm not a fair weather fan. I'm always in.
They're just lucky we're not playing the Bulldogs of Alabama. No, of Georgia. Where did I get that from?
Somewhere that green little bird is where you lost it.
Yeah, I did.
Let's get
Who's the
to it.
green little bird?
I don't know.
Okay. Talk about a puppet show. The Bronx Zoo is using a unique technique to raise a king vulture chick. Well, the zoo employees, they use a hand puppet to feed the baby bird while also covering their face to keep the chick from viewing humans as a support system. Well, the Bronx Zoo helped create this costume-based technique about 40 years ago, and it has been used by other zoos too. To raise and release critically endangered birds, this chick is the first of its kind at the Bronx Zoo since the 1990s.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. Jim Henson would be so proud. The adventure of the Muppets.
Right. Yeah.
That's unique. I like that.
Okay.
All right.
Let's answer that trivia question that we asked you in honor of National Cartoonist Day. Which cartoon character made that first debut?
I was right. C. Snoopy, 1950, the first Peanuts comic strip. Garfield was 1978, Calvin and Hobbes 85, and Dilbert 89. 50% of everybody on the QR code club got it right.
All right, there it is. Yesterday was Global National Firefighters Day. Global for all that they do. So today's Cartoonist Day and Cinco de Mayo, and we got birthdays.
Thanks for that recap.
You're welcome.
This is an interesting story. This guy named Tim Frettel, he's in Wisconsin.
Tim Frettel.
Frettel, I think his name is close enough. I really don't care enough about him to worry about it. He let snakes bite him 202 times over 20 years. His whole idea was to build immunity. He has pet snakes. He's got cobras, mambas, things like that. And so he let these snakes bite him 202 times. And the whole idea was to build up this immunity. Now scientists are taking his blood and they're trying to develop an anti-venom.
So it worked.
So apparently it's working. At least it has in mice. But I didn't know the snake bites kill up to 140,000 people every year, and current antivenoms are hard to make. So he apparently is going to. I mean, I would.
No, I'm good.
Maybe again.
I'm good. Yeah. I'll just stay away from snakes. How about that?
Well, there you go. As long as they stay away from me. And you were talking about Fireman Day or whatever yesterday. James Brown. This guy's from the UK.
His name is James Brown?
Yeah, I know. Not related, I'm sure. He's only 26 years old. This is according to Oddity Central, anyway. He loved firemen so much, he set his own house on fire twice in one day, not to burn it down because he wanted to sit back and watch him work. Watch him put the fire out. So they had to come twice. They put out the flames. Of course, he's charged. Do not try this at home. He was charged, and he was given a suspended sentence, meaning no jail time if he stays out of trouble. He said he's very sorry, and he hasn't contacted the fire department since.
That's so crazy. Box office, real quick.
What you got?
Somebody says he's got money to burn. Oh, bad, Camille, bad. Top 3 movies at the box office this past weekend.
Go ahead.
Number 3, Minecraft, dropped down to the number 3 spot. Number 2, Sinners. That dropped down from the number 1 spot. So the number 1 movie this weekend, Thunderbolts.
Oh, yeah. I actually might see that.
Big movie there. Did you go see it yet? No? Plan on it? Useless trivia.
No.
Not going to see it? Why?
Well, it'll be on Apple soon enough. It won't take long to get there, or whatever it is.
Oh.
Whatever service is that.
But that's not like getting the big giant screen and the popcorn and stuff.
6:01. Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. We've got a fun hour coming up. We're going to talk about women's health issues.
Yeah. How was the lake this weekend?
It was okay. Yesterday.
A lot of people starting to show up out there now.
Oh yeah, it's getting really busy.
Water temperatures, you get in it?
No, I don't get in it.
Okay, not yet.
A lot of people are, but not me. I'm an
Still
80
too
degrees
cold.
guy for me.
Gotcha.
It's going to be another month or so. But we're busy. I had 2 sets of lessons yesterday at Charter. The day actually ended up pretty good. It was kind of wet and chilly in the morning, but yeah, it was not bad.
So like for a person like you who goes to the lake all the time, so you're out on the water all the time. So when you go on like a vacation, do you go to water too still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I let somebody else drive the boat. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I like to scuba dive, any of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Makes
not
sense.
bad. It's not bad.
Who needs houses built out of wood, brick, or stone when you could have a house built out of fungi? Yeah, turns out there's a chance people could eventually live in mushroom houses, although they probably wouldn't look like the ones on the Smurfs. Researchers in Montana developed the root-like structure that links fungal networks in the soil and said they came up with a framework to grow a living, self-repairing building material. Researchers say this could lead to construction that is more environmentally friendly than cement.
Yeah, but if it keeps rebuilding, it's going to continue to grow. And how are you going to decorate that?
Yeah.
You want to get you nice. You've got your bedroom suite all set up, looking good, and also your room keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's not going to fit right.
Yeah.
Okay. I would not live in a mushroom house.
Neither would I.
No, I'm good. Give me brick and mortar. I like it. I like it.
Time now for that second trivia question for today. Since we could be living like the Smurfs one day, what year did the original Smurfs animated series come out? Was it 1963, 75, 81, or 94?
81.
Okay.
And I say because I don't think it was in the 70s, and it wasn't 94, because I remember watching them. Of course, reruns by 81. I was an infant, but
Sure you were.
I have
You were a giant baby.
so little has changed.
I know. Okay, so
QR code's right over there. All right, 1981 is what I'm going to go with. We'll see.
All right.
About that.
And get ready. Popular game show, Wheel of Fortune, which is right here. They're going to showcase and
The one
highlight.
with Seacrest, isn't it?
Yeah, Myrtle Beach. The golf courses, the attractions, the culinary scenes, all that's going to be on the show during Beach Week. So that's this week here. And of course, as you know, Vanna White is a native to North Myrtle Beach. So
Right.
there you go.
So it's Beach Week in Myrtle Beach. All right.
This couple right here in Richland County, the husband, he goes out and he buys these lottery tickets. Wife's not too happy about that. She takes the lottery ticket, she holds on to it a couple of days, not realizing it's one of the top grand prizes, $200,000. They're going to remain anonymous, but now she's okay with him buying them. She says she's going to start buying them too. There it is. Yeah. What you got?
Okay. If you're looking for a good night's sleep, here are some tips. I don't even know what a good night's sleep is, Curtis. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tom's Guide, anyway. Diet, obviously, you want to eat better, more balanced diet, fiber, lean protein, healthy fasts to help you sleep. Exercise, obviously. Create and stick to a nighttime routine. Kind of do the same thing. And this is the one I've always heard. Keep a consistent sleep schedule. So, you want to sleep in on the weekend. I can sleep until 10 o'clock. That's sometimes not very good for your sleep pattern.
Changes it up, yeah.
Yeah, so you get, and I get up early still, even on the weekends. I don't get up at 2 a.m. on the weekends, but I'm still up by like 5.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So there you go, sleep a little better.
All right, basketball action is going on. As you know, they're getting towards these playoffs in the whole 9 yards. You got the Warriors and the Rockets who played yesterday. Warriors won, so they're going to advance. And then yesterday had a big game. I mean, it was the Cavs and the Pacers going at it. Whew. I forget how many lead changes they had, but it was a lot. 121-112. Cavs were defeated. They like the number 1 overall seed, the Cavaliers. So Pacers are up 1-0. Their next game is tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. The Knicks and the Celtics.
Celtics still in. That's great.
Tonight, 7 o'clock, it goes down for you. And the Celtics, like the most decorated basketball team in NBA history. And they have, if you haven't watched, what is it, Max, HBO Max?
Yes.
They have that
the
documentary.
Celtics.
It hosts
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
It is so good. I didn't think I would like it, but I've been watching it from its inception of the Celtics all the way to now. It's really good. If you haven't seen it, you might want to check it out.
Yeah,
So they play
I'm not a
tonight.
huge basketball fan, but I watched it too.
Gotcha. Nuggets and the Thunder, they play tonight at 9:30, so there you have it.
There you go.
Go Knicks, even though I know it's going to be a tough battle.
All right, go Celtics. All right. Let's do weather. I'm from Boston. What do you want from New England? Get out of here.
Welcome to another edition of Only in Florida. This time we have a man who was arrested for a bar fight after winning the lottery. You heard right. Last Monday, 50-year-old James Farthing and his mother were announced as the Powerball winners in Kentucky, winning a jackpot worth $167 million. The very next day, Farthing and his girlfriend were arrested at a St. Petersburg, Florida resort. Police say he punched another hotel guest in the face during an argument. Then he allegedly kicked a sheriff's deputy who was trying to break up the fight. Farthing faces battery and resisting. Law enforcement officers' charges. One thing we know for sure, he can now afford that attorney.
Yeah. If you cannot afford one will be pointed to you. Heck yeah, I can. I don't know if he sounds like that, but I look like he sounds like that.
You would have thought it'd been some other issues instead of a bar fight. I mean,
right?
$167 million. Other people would be coming at your door.
You'd think so. You know, your mom and them would be coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Cousin Charlie, Aunt Susie, Tony, who's, you know, your fourth cousin twice removed on your dad's side of the dog. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
The trivia question we asked you, what year did the original Smurfs animated series come out?
Answer is 1981. I'm pretty sure that's what I said, right?
You did.
I did, yes. The original Smurfs aired from 81 to 89. They also have made 3 movies and a comic book series. 50% of people got it right on the QR Code Club.
All right. Speaking about birthdays, I want to say happy birthday to Madonna's boyfriend, Akeem Morris. She sang to him, did the whole 9 yards, you know what I mean? He's 29. She's 66.
Good for him.
Yeah. What do you have?
All right. Well, people are moving around the U.S., as we know, in all kinds of numbers. Top 10 list of cities people move to, being closer to loved ones, job opportunities, lower cost of living were the reasons why people moved.
Okay.
And the drum roll, we're not even on there. All right. Houston, Atlanta, San Antonio. That'd be kind of a great place. San Antonio, Dallas.
Absolutely.
Orlando, that's not surprising. Charlotte is number 6 on the list.
Is it?
Charlotte.
Charlotte's up there on a lot of stuff now.
I like Charlotte. You know, it's very busy. Traffic is horrible, but you know, Vegas. Why would you want to move to Vegas? I don't see that appeal at all. Chicago, Austin, and Tampa, the top 10. I'm surprised we weren't on that list. Normally, South Carolina somewhere
up in there.
is on that list too.
Well, I want to say thanks to Dr. Jason Leonard for coming through as well with the Chief Medical Officer for Colonial Healthcare. We're talking about Mother's Day is coming up, but of course, taking care of mother's health and so forth. That week is May 11th through the 17th, but as he mentioned, it should be every single day. And if you didn't catch that interview or would like to make sure you get some of the information, because he gave a lot of great tips, just head to our website at abccolumbia.com. That's where we'll have that information from him.
There you go. And if you're a fan of airplanes or cars or eating or skydiving, Fairfield County, Winnsboro, Fairfield County Airport is going to be the place to be on Saturday from 10 to 4. Free stuff, but it's a free air show. You go in and check out these awesome airplanes. If you have a plane, you can fly in. But there's food truck vendors. If you're a food truck vendor and want to be a part of that, they're not going to charge you to go up and sell some food either. So, so 20th annual Wings and Wheels Expo.
Wings and Wheels.
Wings and Wheels.
And today is Cinco de Mayo, so a lot of folks are going to get out and celebrate, get some Mexican food.
That's a great idea. I think that's what I'm going to do, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, you're going to have somebody on Tasty Tuesday, like, you know, day after.
The day after.
Cinco de Mayo.
The hangover day.
Mexican food, something.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm just saying.
Make some chimichangas.
Yeah.
Hey, if you've got some extra cat litter around your house, by the way, there's a few things you can use cat litter for, but you didn't know. You can clean oil stains up with it. You can dehumidify a bathroom with cat litter.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they say. Keep moisture out of basements, soak up kitchen spills, take care of leftover paint. I didn't know that. Use it as ice melt. I did know the ice melt. In fact, I think we have a thing of kitty litter out there. Get rid of household odors. It works because, you know, the kitties' poopies don't smell when you have the right kitty litter.
Well, according to Austin this morning, you can live in a mushroom house. You can also eat your own house, the mushroom house.
Put it on some pizza. I'm hungry. Just rub off a piece of the house, honey. Thank you.
All right, listen. Catch him at the noon show. You got the 5, the 6, and 11. And they'll, of course, update you as to what's happening throughout the day as well, weather-wise. Appreciate you joining us. We'll see you tomorrow morning as we bring this back to you.